Hey guys, what's up? I'm Quinn. Welcome to Ideas of Ice and Fire. Few things before I start this video. One is that if I look a little orange, it's because one of my bulbs from my lighting fell on the floor and like shattered everywhere, and I was like, fuck, why does God hate me? So yeah, that sucks. Also, I want to address something from another one of my videos, the Missandei will betray Daenerys video. Some people were all like, oh, you can't use stuff from the show to justify it happening in the books and da-da-da-da-da. I clearly said in the beginning of that video that this is something that may not even happen in the books, that might be exclusive to the show, and like I completely lay out my reasons why I think that that's probably going to happen. In the video, you can go watch that video. I'm not getting into it again. I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to happen in the books, but I'm saying that it could. I mean, it would work if it happened in the books, just like it would work if it happened in the show. I don't know. It's totally a George R. R. Martin thing. I don't know. And lastly, I ordered this shirt from Amazon. I wanted to wear it in one of my videos, but they made it like fucking 5 million sizes too big. And it's like Daenerys, and it's like, when my dragons are grown, we'll burn cities to the ground. And it has a picture of her with the dragon and shit. Fucking badass, but whatever. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is the Winds of Winter, and I've been putting this off forever. But this is the first video in my Winds of Winter prediction series. Yay. I'm gonna start off with one of my favorite characters, and that is Cersei Lannister. A lot of people hate Cersei Lannister. I think she's cool. I mean, she's crazy as hell, but I think she's a cool character. Now, the last time we see Cersei is in the prologue of A Dance with Dragons, and she's with her uncle, and she's fucking bald, and she's got the scarf wrapped around her head, and she seems really calm and sweet, but we know that she's like still fucking evil and plotting shit because of her chapter before that, when like Sir Gregor picks her up and she's like, yes, my champion, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody with this guy. So, in the Winds of Winter, Cersei is gonna be facing her trial by combat. She's gonna name Sir Gregor, the undead Sir Gregor Clegane, to fight as her champion. Who knows who the Faith's gonna name? A lot of people are thinking that it's gonna be none other than his brother, Sandor, who is still alive. I mean, if you read between the lines, you know that he's still alive from A Feast for Crows. They see him on the Silent Isle, Brienne. He's the Gravedigger guy. I mean, I thought that immediately. The first time I read it, I said, that is Sandor Clegane. I knew it. Like, the whole priest guy, I'm like, no, it's Sandor Clegane. And now, if the Faith realizes that he's alive, I think that it's a really good possibility that Sandor will fight his big brother, Gregor. And I don't know what will happen then, but what I can tell you now is what I personally think. No matter who wins, I think that Cersei's gonna get out of this. I don't think that Cersei's demise will be based on that trial by combat at all. So if those two do end up fighting, I can't say who's gonna win, but all I know is Cersei's gonna survive that shit. I mean, I just don't see Cersei going out like that way, or maybe George R. R. Martin will pull some Marie Antoinette shit and chop the bitch's head off on the Great Sept of Baelor, just like Ned Stark. Or some shit, I don't know. But of course they wouldn't do that on the Great Sept of Baelor. That's like a huge offense to the Faith. That's one reason that they're super pissed off at everybody. Because they chopped off Ned Stark's head at the Great Sept of Baelor, and it's like, no, you do not fucking do that. Baelor the Blessed, are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck is wrong with you, Joffrey? Mini rant. At that point in time, Cersei, you're still Queen Regent. Just be like, hey, don't chop the dude's head off. Just put down the sword. I mean, Joffrey's still like freaking tiny. I mean, if Cersei really just said, hey, don't do it, I mean, who are you gonna listen to? The adult Queen Regent, who is Regent, by the way. She's Regent. She rules until Joffrey comes of age. She could have just been like, hey, stop. Don't chop the dude's head off. How big of an idiot are you, Cersei? Just be like, stop. You clearly have the power in this situation. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. A lot of people ask me if I think there's a possibility for the redemption of Cersei. Like Jamie, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I think that the walk of shame or whatever humbled her a bit? Perhaps, maybe. But then, judging by like those last few thoughts that she had at the end of that chapter, I don't know if she's really any different. I know that, I mean, she still just wants to fucking kill everybody and burn everybody. I feel like from now on, though, she might be a little bit smarter about her way of going about things. I think that in the next book we're going to have a much more cunning Cersei. A Cersei that's much more aware, and she's maybe a little less paranoid, but who knows, because as you all know, at the end of the prologue, in the prologue, you get Varys killing Kevin Lannister, And his whole point is to create chaos. Which, by the way, completely contradicts the whole season 3 thing between Varys and Littlefinger, where Varys is all the chaos is a gaping pit, and Littlefinger's like, no, chaos is a letter. So I guess Varys finally accepts that chaos is what's needed. But then again, he would have already had to accept that because their whole plan is like super fucking complicated, and it involves like young Griff becoming king of Westeros and all this fucking crazy, weird, complicated shit that's completely cut out of the 5th season for some bullshit reason. This video is more of a rant than anything. I'm so unorthodox, but I don't give a fucking shit. Cersei, Queen Cersei, who is again the regent because Kevin is dead, so she's back in power, obviously. Kevin said Cersei's back in power, no question about it. So she's gonna fuck somebody's shit up. That's all I know. I honestly don't know how Cersei's gonna react to the death of Kevin and Pycelle. I feel like she may blame the Tyrells, but I feel like she'll be less forward in her attempts to like try to fucking destroy them. I feel like she'll be more subtle. Like I said, I think she's learned a lot. And I think that Cersei might be a big player in this next book. I don't think she's just gonna be pushed off to the side. I don't think she's gonna be as fucking irrational and kooky as she was in A Feast for Crows. But I am fully aware that people have completely different ideas than I have. These are just my thoughts and some things that I think that the story might be leading. I'm probably completely wrong. I know people have the idea that Cersei's gonna fucking snap and fucking try and kill Tommen, and that I think this was James and LaDonna's video. Hi LaDonna. But they were saying that you know, that Jaime would end up killing Cersei because Cersei would kill Tommen or attempt to kill Tommen. I know Tommen's gonna die, Tommen and Marcella, because Cersei's children all died before her according to the prophecy, and then Jaime would fulfill the prophecy by strangling her little brother, killing her. And that's a huge possibility, but I don't know, because since, I mean, the thing is, Cersei is like all about like not fulfilling that prophecy. It seems like she would do whatever she could to keep her kids alive. But then again, if she goes completely Looney Tunes, then who can say what she's gonna do? And you know, the prophecy did say Valonqar, which means little brother, but like a lot of people have pointed out, it doesn't necessarily mean her little brother. It could be just anybody's little brother, really. So, who kills Cersei? I don't know. The bitch is gonna die. Probably not after that trial by combat. I think she's gonna survive that. And as far as beyond that, I really don't know what the hell's going on because it's George R. R. Martin and anything can happen. Thank you guys for watching Ideas of Ice and Fire. For more Ideas of Ice and Fire, click the link in the description. Subscribe to my channel. Peace out, dudes. I'll talk to you guys later.